So what's the deal with your property's assessed value? Well, if you think the number on your property assessment notice is what your home is actually worth, I'm sorry to tell you, but odds are it's not. And in fact, sometimes it's not even close. And whether you're buying a home or selling a home, understanding the difference between the assessed value and the market value is crucial. As a seller, it's going to help you price your home correctly, which helps you ensure you will get top dollar for it. And if you're a buyer, it's going to help prevent you from overpaying and possibly having buyer's remorse. And so in this video, we're diving into what these values really mean, more about why they're so important, and well, most importantly, how to determine what your home's true value is today. But before we get into it, if you're new to this channel, my name is Glen Hopkins, and I create videos all about Canadian real estate and my local market of Surrey and White Rock, BC. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And of course, if you'd like my help with either buying or selling a home here in the Surrey or White Rock area, there is a link in the description box below where you can schedule a call with me. And of course, if you're anywhere else in Canada and you need a referral to a fantastic agent, don't worry, I've got you covered. I know amazing agents throughout the country that I can gladly connect you with. So let's start with the basics. Your property assessment is basically just a number provided by the government to determine how much property tax you're going to be paying. It's calculated based on the main characteristics of your home and sales data from the previous July. So when you see your assessment in January, it's actually reflecting data from July of the previous year. And as you're well aware, a lot of things can change in the housing market and with property values over a 6-month period of time. And we're going to talk more about that in just a minute. But first, you might be wondering, how do they even come up with this number? Well, to determine the assessed value of your home, they look at several key factors, which include the location of your home, the view from your home, both the size of your home and the size of the lot, and your home's age. But here's the real kicker. Appraisers don't actually view your home, which means any renovations or layout changes or updates that you've made likely won't be factored in. And I can't even begin to tell you how many BC property assessments that I've reviewed that show inaccurate square footage of a home and even the wrong number of rooms in a house. And while that might not matter all that much when calculating your property taxes, when it comes to knowing your home's true value, the number of rooms in a home is a big factor. So as you can see, the assessed value of your home usually isn't a true reflection of your home's value. Rather, it's really just a ballpark figure for taxation purposes. And by the way, if you're getting any value from this video, please do me a quick favor, hit that like button, would you? It just takes a second and it helps me get the word out to other people just like you interested in learning more about Canadian real estate. All right, let's talk about market value. Now, this is the number that actually matters when you're looking to buy or sell a home. Now, market value is determined by what the buyer is willing to pay and what the seller is willing to accept. And for this, there's several factors that come into play. First off is location, location, location. Is your home close to transit, good schools, and good amenities? Or is it miles away from all of those things? Does it have an ocean view, or does it back onto a freeway? You get the picture. Next, there's interior layout and design. Does your home have an open concept, which is so popular right now? Or does it have a poor layout with lots of angled walls that makes it less functional? Then there's the condition of the property. This is also crucial. Has it been well maintained? Have there been major renovations or upgrades that have been done in the last 5 years? Or does it need a new roof, new electrical, and new plumbing throughout the entire house? Also, lot features like the size of the property, the slope it might be on, and buildability also matter. Oh, and let's not forget about market trends. They play a significant role too. Is it a buyer's market or is it a seller's market? Keep in mind that this can change in any given month. And if you're selling a property, knowing this is key to pricing your home strategically to ensure that you get top dollar. So if you're not familiar with the current market trends and conditions, make sure that you contact your realtor. And let's not forget about comparable sales. And note that I said comparable sales, not listings, because a lot of would-be sellers confuse what other homes are listed for to be what their home is actually worth. But the truth is, sellers can list their homes for any amount that they like. And, as you might know, some sellers, well, they overvalue their home's worth and therefore list their homes too high And doing so, I should say, almost always ends up driving the sales price of their home below what they could have actually gotten. But that's a whole other video for a whole other time. All right, so here's the thing. The assessed value and the market value of your home, they can be very different. And here's why. First off, let's talk about timing. The assessed values are already outdated by the time you receive them. By the time you get your assessment notice in January, it's already 6 months old. On the other hand, market valuations are done in real time, providing you with the most current information. Then there's scope. Assessed values are based on limited data, while market values take into account a whole lot more. And finally, accuracy. When you list your home for sale, buyers actually come and see your home and consider everything about it. Whereas provincial assessors, well, they just see the generalized data that I mentioned to you before. The key takeaway here is if you want to know what your home could sell for today, don't rely solely on your provincial assessment. Instead, get a professional appraisal or a market evaluation from a local realtor. This is going to give you a much clearer picture of your home's true and current market value. And there's so much more to know about that can help you get top dollar for your home when you sell it, including strategic pricing based on the current market conditions, the type of staging and renovations that will increase the value of your home, and those that will cost you dearly. So make sure that you watch some of the coming videos right now that are popping up on your screen so that you can make the right home selling decisions. And remember to leave a comment below and share your thoughts. And of course, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. Go ahead, reach out, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.